Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to Guitar Safari. I'm Charles, that's Seth, and that guy is Sherman.
Hey Charles, how's it going, dude? Merry
Merry
Christmas!
Christmas, Sherman. How are you, my friend?
He's excited. He's like overexcited about the holiday because he thinks he's getting something. Thinks he's gonna get knees. Oh yeah.
Let's tell her Nina's.
Hey, my wife loves me. My wife loves me enough to get the tall, skinny can that's on sale. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Merry happy holiday.
Well, happy holiday to you. And so it looks like we got a show here.
We do. Absolutely. I think that's what we came for.
Yeah.
To hang out and do a show. What up, Ben? So we got to say hi.
We got to say hi. Got to say hi to everybody. So who is in the chat? Dennis Ellis was first in the chat tonight.
What up, Dennis?
Followed by Herb of Fireside Studios.
What up, Herb?
Our buddy Wayne McConnell followed that.
Wayne.
And Ryan Hall.
My brother. Family-in-law.
Keith H.
What up, Keith?
Some guy named Presley California Customs.
That guy's a dick.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say it, but it's true.
I will. I'll just go and say it. He pays like crap.
So we got Gary, GTR 1952. Welcome in.
What up, GTR?
Our buddy Josh Tanberg has put down the wrenches for a bit to say hi. So welcome in.
Gliggity, 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 glig. Not only the wrenches, but the solars. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice.
And let's see, who else do we have? This guy named Ben Coombs.
He's there. Brother Ben. Brother Ben, I'm waiting for the Christmas rush to be over. And it's weird, as a teacher, Charles might know this. I don't know if they paid you the same way, but we get a check way kind of early in December because we're off. So when that check hits, I'll have a little bit of money to be sending him a package.
And beware of that because that means January is a lot harder.
I know. Trust me, I know how to live on top ramen.
Mm-hmm. Well, also want to welcome in Bonkers, Michael Krause,
Eddie Fay,
awesome, and this guy BC Rich 581. We got our buddy Symmetry here in the chat as well, and followed by Hip Metalworks.
Yep.
We got Ryan of OU812 who's going to be my guest on the Sunday show. We're really looking forward to that.
Oh, that's amazing, dude.
Chatting with Charles.
He's so good. He's so good at guitar and a tone wizard like Ben and him should get together and do a tone wizard segment because they have the tone.
So, and our buddy Josh has just sent you a new video of the exhaust on the Merc. So.
Oh my God. Well, I don't want to be distracted, but yes.
There you go.
I know.
Well, welcome in everybody. And so our idea today was to kind of look at Marketplace and kind of see, what was out there locally to both Seth and I. And it's the game we all play this time of year. Where we look to see what people are getting rid of and what we can bring in.
Because some people will look at it like just creating, making cash, getting cash. So they'll liquidate some stuff out of their closet and you can get a good Craigslist deal or a Facebook marketplace. Which more people, that's the thing for my area for years has been Craigslist.
Yeah. I found Craigslist here has kind of changed a little bit more. The nicer stuff has made its way over to Marketplace.
Because, everybody knows something now. They're like, oh, this is worth that. Yeah. Yep. You started a more difficult place now than years back. But you might be impressed by what I found on Craigslist as we get there. So let's ask first, where have people been searching? Okay, Kijiji.
That is kind of like the Canadian Craigslist. So
yes, because Craigslist's Canadian cousin had a stutzer, and it was just going to be Kijiji, but he was like Kijiji. which is totally cool. Because I mean, we've
cold and stuttering, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit cold. But yeah,
well,
man, I get it.
Well, Ryan is saying that Craigslist is really kind of scammy now. So.
Oh, come on! You didn't respond to the prince that was from Uganda.
Nigeria?
Yeah, exactly. That Nigerian prince is a really nice guy. He's living in my garage. Yeah, crazy, right?
The sound of a dead battery, Ben says. Awesome. Kijiji. All right, so it looks like
what happened there? We blinked.
Well, somebody froze somewhere. I don't know if it was me. I don't know if it was you, but
we're back. It was double zeros for a second. We're back. Anyway, I digress. My ex-wife almost fell for a scam on the internet where a Nigerian person put an ad out that they needed to rehome this parrot, this kind parrot that would live 50 years and could speak and had all these pictures. And if you send them $5,000 or something, they would be able to send you this parrot. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not buying not saving no damn parrot for $5,000. You want to save a parrot for $5,000? Spend your $5,000, fly to the jungle, and help the people that are saving the parrots. That's what I said. It didn't have a good reception, so we're divorced now, but not over that in particular. But anyway, that was part of it. Part of it was those damn parrots.
Welcome to Gear Junkie 35. Ben, I am not reading that comment. I don't care what you say. But
Ben, I can't read that comment because I just can't read.
BC Rich 581 is saying, though, the only place he sells now is on the used Sweetwater portal. They give him 100%, no fees, and if you trade it in towards new gear, so he's had a pretty good luck there. You know what?
That is a really good call, and thank you for bringing that back to my attention because I haven't even done that yet. Whereas I buy enough stuff as far as stuff that they sell on Sweetwater that is not a guitar that I could liquidate a guitar through their used marketplace and buy the strings and the things and the spray and the flippity, all the stuff that you need to keep the bench full. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I bought some NAFTA, some lighter fluid today for $4, and my wife was like, at the hardware store, my wife was like, "What do you need that for? What are you lighting on fire?" Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm cleaning poly finishes now and then, and you sticker gunk off, and that's what you need.
So Michael Krause said he got a smoking deal on his Roland JC77 on Craigslist. Guy was old school and wanted people to call him.
Absolutely. That's how you know you might get a good deal, because you could even call him and say, "Look, I'm the only person that was old school enough to actually call you. So give me a deal." Yep. How much of a discount do you instantly put in your head for something that you would seek out on your local Craigslist, Kijiji, whatever? I used to put like an instant, if it's up there for 500, I'm going to hit him at 3.
Mm-hmm.
If it's up there for 1,000, I'm going to hit him at 5 or 6 and see where they go.
Yeah, I'm cheap, but when it comes down to it, for me, I've got to look at what is the item, what's its condition. Are they asking, if they're asking what's fair, or are they just asking for the crazy number, right?
Well, so what's fair is what you end up handing them, right? Because you just do a negotiation. I bought things where it was a shrewd negotiation. It was unfair for them, but it was still fair. Mm-hmm. Because that was the deal that went down. That's how it goes. You got to know when to hold them. You know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Sorry, that was off key, but
Ryan had a comment here for you, bud.
Yep. Yeah. Yes. Tell this. Yeah. I get it a lot, and here you got to be ready for that. You go in preloaded. That's why you're first on a Craigslist Guitar Safari morning, because it starts out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You got to shoot with a scatter gun. You got to send out 15 emails on 15 things that you think you might want to get, and hit them where you need to hit them, and then see what comes back. Because some people were sick of being on Craigslist. They just want it gone. Some people, it's not even their guitar. They don't even play guitar. They just want it gone, and the last 4 people flaked. I usually say, I won't flake. It's cash. Yeah.
Let's see what's going on here.
Pro audio stuff, Michael Kraus says. Not a good local market. It's tough, yeah.
And Herb is saying he found a Digitech RP360X on Craigslist from some guy in Kentucky. Not sure to trust it or not. I worry about any of those where they have to ship it to you, because you're just dealing with a guy, and if he's going to ship it or if he's not going to ship it, and that whole thing makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's something where I'm like, I'll pay you when I get it. You got to trust me. That's why all my Craigslist stuff is I go there. That's another thing about my searches is that they gotta be not a pain in the ass to go do. One of the guitars I found that was for sale that I actually texted to a friend because it was out of my range, like almost $2,000. I texted to my buddy Todd. It was this Gretsch. I know you're a Gretsch kind of guy too. Or was it a Gretsch? We'll look it up a little bit later, but it was really cool box, and it was $2,000, and it's right here in Fairfax. But I'm not going to spend $2,000 right now. And the most I would spend right now on the optimal guitar would be like $1,000, and that would be to soothe the I'm poor, but I really need to get a guitar that makes me feel good about myself, and that's about my limit. Would be about $1,000.
Well, what I like to do is when I'm guitar safaring on Facebook Marketplace, I'll watch a guitar for a while and see how long has it been up there? How long have I seen it anyway? Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I'll save it, and I'll just kind of keep checking on it and see if it's there, and see if the price is dropping. Did it sell? What is kind of going on with it, right? Because every time I look at something, I get a price in my mind.
Totally.
Of what I'm looking at. And so I think let's go ahead, and we promised we would share some stuff. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to start with my first one.
All right. You got to get rid of Michael's comment. I put it up there because it is really cool. It's about something in his area.
Oh, here. Well, let me cancel that share for a minute and go ahead.
It's so small now that I don't have my readers on. There are 2 Digitech old school double pedals near me for $100. The programmable distortion, oh, that's killer, and the flanger to buy and flip or not to flip. Here's the thing. I would say this to you. If you can find joy in playing with those things for an hour each, go and get them. Because that's $100 for 2 hours of pure guitar enjoyment. When you come down to the end of your life, do you think you're not going to feel like you would pay $200 for 2 hours of guitar enjoyment and bliss of, I like that flanger. Oh, that. Oh, that's cool. I can play this riff. And then what was the other one? Digitech Distortion, which kind of sounds like bees inside a cereal box, but that's cool. I do like, I had one. I think that's the orange. Is it the Metal Zone or something? I had one.
Probably, you get them, you have some fun with them, you move them on, right?
Charles, have you had your first distortion pedal? Only distortion?
No.
All right. No. So it's a thing because it's not a gain pedal. It's not a tube screamer. It's not a boost. It's a distortion pedal. It's actually, distorts. So you can get the Metallica sounds really quickly without having to drive the hell out of your amp, which is kind of a fun thing as a young lad to achieve out of a small amp because you've been cranking it as hard as you can to try to get overdrive. And then you get this little pedal that you can get it at low volumes, and you can get the good harmonics and the squealies and stuff. It wasn't until I got my first real distortion pedal that I started doing the squealies. Which is it's fun, right? It's a thing.
All right, so I'm going to share the screen over here.
Share it.
All right, so we're looking at a Gretsch here, and it looks to be a 5100 series. but it's done. It's got all the gold hardware on it. It's the black stock pickups, which aren't so great. And this is actually, it's not it's a 50.
Wait, hold on. Why are they so great?
22.
What's wrong with this pickups?
Oh, these black stock pickups, for the Gretsch, they're not my favorite of them. Right. Like I said, I like the Diormond ones. I like the Humbucker ones.
The black stock pickups matter.
So, but that's okay. I mean, it would be good. But would there, this thing had been posted. It's only been up for 4 days. It started at 750. And they're now at 700. Okay, so we're getting more, and but it's still for me, that's way too high. And so here's one
where if they were looking at $500 cash, Charles, they would take it. If you went there saying, "Hey, I have 650," and you go there and you're like, "Oh, I'm disgusted because this pot is scratchy," I'll give you 500.
Well, the thing is, I would want to go take a look at it and then figure out. But see, this is it's only been up for 4 days, so for me, this is way too early because the price is already dropping. It's already $50 off, right? So
they want to sell it. They don't
how quickly do you want to get rid of it? So you're right. I mean, I think you could probably do 500 on it and say offer 500, and you probably walk away with it.
So funny,
right?
Yes. No, Ryan says Seth would offer $300, and I was like, I said 500, but he was so in my zone because that's where my brain. Because here's the thing. I'm only starting at the zone where I know that I'm kind of 100 less than where I hope to end up. Does that make any sense? Because you're giving them room to come back at you with the number that you're kind of hoping for. So if I am really going to spend $700, I might say, "Oh man, I'll give you $550 cash," and the cash is fresh cash from the bank. It smells good, like something like that. And then they say, "Hell no, man, I want $900." I say, "Dude, I'm serious. I know the last guy flaked." Or say, "All right, hey, I know that guy's coming. If they flake, hit me up. I'll show up with 600 cash." And then you'll get an email the next day. "All right, $600. And you're like, "Yeah, gold chains." I don't wear my gold chains to the deal, Charles. Not a good idea. Even though they are plastic.
So Michael Krause says we're all a bunch of enablers. Yes, but you knew that when you walked in the door, and that's why you're here.
Born from addicted to gear. So what did you think? Right, exactly. They know. They all know. Oh yeah.
So what?
Okay. And are we going one for one? Should I try to? I'm going to be less good at the digitals, but I can do this, Charles. Trust me.
So all right. Well, if you're ready to share something, yeah,
I'll share one. I'll try to share a screen. Okay.
So BC Rich 581 has spent $1,000 in an LP studio he thought that was worth it. All right.
This thing is a Washburn for $699. Yeah. So I typically look up a few different brand names, and Washburn is one of them because they can be the high-end Washburns that were made in Korea. Hopefully this will just click and go. Yeah, look at that, right? So $699, you hit them you say, "Look, this is beautiful. I respect you and love you as a person, but I have $425 that my wife doesn't even know about. And I'll drive over and I'll pick up your beautiful Washburn and I'll treat it so good. I'll take it home and touch it with my body parts, meaning my hands, and I will play it." Mm-hmm. So yeah, pretty cool, right? $699. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I could, and that was one of them. This is another one that I thought was very interesting. So this one was $400. This is a calm up and hit them. Not quite as good a headstock, obviously. But look at this. It's a single mini humbucker. It looks like it's mounted to the neck with a floating bridge.
Right on top of the neck.
With a floating bridge, right? With a trapeze.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the back. Looks pretty good. I'm not mad. Weird. Okay. But it looks pretty nice. And for, $400, look at that grain. So anyway, so that's like that weird jazz box edge right there. So
Mm-hmm.
that's $400 Washburn local to me. There's that one that's that $6.99.
Yeah, see the one for $6.99. $6.99 seems an awful lot for a Washburn to me.
Star Guitars, y'all. There was another one that was pretty funny.
What
Washburn? Is that wrong? 5? Okay.
Yeah. So Eddie Fay was saying, about the Gretsch, so you can't buy a new Gretsch hollow body for under $500 a Guitar Cider Sweetwater.
Here, go back to
not the 54 series. No. If you're gonna find a Gretsch new in the $500 area at Sweetwater
that's tough.
or a Guitar Center, you're looking at a 2000 series.
Okay, Charles, what you got?
Okay, so
because you're not going to believe my next one, and people on the next one, don't go trying to sniggle it out. I actually sent an email on it. Let me check my phone while we're doing this, Charles.
All right, so
I like that.
2002 Gibson Square Neck Dobro.
Oh yeah.
Currently going for $440, and it's been up on Craigslist for about 3 weeks now.
Up for $440. Someone has had it up on Craigslist for 3 weeks. I would hit them at. It gets weird, right? Below 300 gets weird. So you could say 250. Expect to spend 350.
Yeah, and I would think 300 would be a safe
would be
bet.
your zone. That'd be your number. You could just say email them, say 300 is my number. I respect you and love you as a person. But 300. Well, hold on. Let me say it like this.
But I will tell you,
and love you.
I am digging
person.
on the flame on the top, and I love the green on the back. So
the grain on the back is impressive.
Yeah.
So
it's a looker, it's a looker, but
and you never know. You haven't even heard it. It might be amazing. The two together would be Ben says he suspects it's fake at that price, which means you should investigate.
Right. Well, that's that's why you have to. That's why you watch things for a while. That's why you look at it. You have questions. You go check it out. Right. This is like kind of the beginning part of my process where I'm just checking out what's out there. Right.
Ben was cranking on that bass sticks like he was starting an old Model T. Doing the truss right, and you have to be willing to do that, right, Ben? You got to be able to do it. And some people are like, the neck's gonna snap in half. No, you got to adjust. You got to tighten it. You got to tighten that thing, and then played great. That was awesome. Great setup, dude. Oh yeah. I think I might get a. I hate to say get a Chipson, but the only way I will ever have a white Les Paul custom, right, is probably going to be a Chipson or build it myself, but I'm too lazy to do all that. That's bad.
Yeah, and they're saying it kind of looks like it was probably a Chipson, which very well could be. It's like
totally could be.
This is the kind of thing where I would go. I would research before I look. Before I went and looked at it, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, for that price,
what's really crazy though, the current Chipsons or I guess it really kind of depends because I've touched a bunch of them. I've seen a lot of them, and some of them in the recent times have gotten so good that you're like, this is as good as an Epiphone. Like the Epiphones that are coming, out of the same area. You're like, this is an Epiphone employee going home and not even at home on their off time. Hey, thanks, boss, for letting me commit frauds, and making them, which is crazy. Someone listed a Mexican. Oh, right. Okay, you go.
I love this. Check this out. Wayne McConnell. I stole an original small white 4-speed gear shifter knob off an old Corvair and put it on my Gretsch.
Nice.
On his Gretsch's whammy bar. I love it. Love it.
Corvair, the most dangerous car. What was it? There was a book written about it by a famous politician. That was like the Corvair, the most dangerous car ever made. Mm-hmm. Speaking of cars, can you quickly single me out, Charles? Because I want to, hold on. Let me try to see if I can make this. But you guys can't hear it. Anyway, that's that's the engine running from Josh.
Here you go.
It sounds unbelievable.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, no more single me out. Where are you, Charles? You should be over here, right? On this side? No, this side.
No, I don't know where I am anymore.
Come on, man.
Oh, here I am.
You are on. I knew you were over there. I tried to map it out in my head. Is he over by the bench where I do all my soldering? Or is he over by my very dry heater that is an electric heater that makes my eyes hurt? But it does it makes my place warm. It's very difficult on my eyesight.
Yeah. So Josh is letting us know his neighbors love him now.
Depends. Yeah. Some neighbors, like I had a race car, and I know the neighbors that were, they did not like me.
Ryan, I have learned to not ask that question anymore.
It's only down to like here. I'm serious, but I'm just very happy because today I work tomorrow 4 hours, teach drums, which I love doing anyway. I got a bunch of good kids that take drum lessons from me on Saturdays, and I'm kind of a good drummer. Remember how I said I'm kind of a good singer, and I can kind of sing. I'm not great, but I'm kind of a good drummer too. And anyway, it's fun to do. But then after tomorrow, 4 hours, I'm off for 13 days. So Papa's hanging out, chilling, finally getting that. But that's just 29 days straight tomorrow of work. Oh, good God. But you got to do it, right? That's why I couldn't do the guitar safari on Sundays anymore because of work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That sucks. But hey, that sparked fate. Chatting with Charles is, not only just a great name, it's almost like you should have you know what you should do, Charles?
What's that?
You should do transcripts of your cool interviews and just sell them for, not a lot, but a little bit to guitar magazines.
Oh, yeah.
Who want content.
That way they don't have to do the heavy lifting. Yeah, I see.
I'm just saying that you could, if you could, just put it out there, or you could, I think also doing the podcast would be cool because you can podcast your YouTube videos by making a playlist and creating it and doing a podcast. It's not popular yet, I don't think, for people to listen in that way, but I listen to some podcasts. I listen to Hawk versus Tony, Hawk versus Tony, which is Tony Hawk and this other famous Australian, what's his name? He's really good too, but he's not Tony Hawk. They have a podcast that I listen to on YouTube, which is great. Hawk versus Wolf is what it's called. And his name's Jason, but I don't know his last name. But I know that we would be friends if we ever hung out. So
Ben says if I get a distortion pedal, then I have to change it to Chugging with Charles. Yeah, it has to become a whole new show.
Yes. I was thinking of doing Presley's Power Chord Palace this last week because playing with Presley is kind of such a bad name. I would love a better name for that. It's gonna have to change. It's gonna have to be something.
Oh my! All right, so folks,
Chugging with
Seth
Charles.
is gonna bring up his next selection, but let us know in the chat. Is there something that you're currently stalking? You're on one of these online platforms.
All right. First thing first. None of y'all should steal this, should buy this guitar. I would be upset. Like I said, I just checked my email. The person hasn't emailed me back, but I have an email in about this guitar.
Ryan, if you want to turn it into Chugging with Charles this Sunday, that is your prerogative, my friend.
All right,
let's see more of this picture. We're only seeing a head. Oh, is that the Parker Fly?
Hold on. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I know. Right?
Just scroll. Just put your thing on it and scroll down. There you go.
Don't tell me to put my thing on it. Yeah, so this came up. This came up for that, right? The 1300. And I've wanted one. I've never been able to afford one. It has been something that I really, really want. I mean, even on the level of a Nichols Custom, which I really want a Nichols Custom, mainly because my boy makes them and it's so good, but they're also such good guitars. And I know
that does seem to be the number that people are asking for those, because ironically, originally there was a Parker Nightfly on my local list too.
Look in the background there, Charles.
Overnight, though. Oh yeah.
There's a fake Dobro. Maybe it's another Chipson. All right, here, hold on. We're gonna keep going. All right, but here's the thing: it's all modded out. The person pulled out the piezo pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Piezo pickup and put in some other kind of pickup. So anyway, that is something that I would.
Once you mod it, it's like, okay, well.
But still, it would probably be $2,000 if it wasn't modded.
That's true.
Lake County, so people know, is like on the corner of Meth and Meth Avenue. That's where you would go if you don't have teeth, but you are interested in methonomics.
Methonomics.
So, yeah. So that's the Parker Fly, which I sent an email for. Guess what I hit him at?
Would you hit him at?
Well, I want to see if the chat would guess, because Ryan seems to know Ryan knows my numbers pretty well, and he's still here. I think he was just here. And Ben, what do you think I hit him at? It was 1,300 was his ask.
Welcome in, buddy.
Had a case. It looks like it had some other stuff. Like he was even giving the little thing to hang it on the wall, and it's a real Parker. Eddie, you're my guy. Yeah, 900. Both you guys know me so well. Yeah, Ben and Eddie. Yeah, I hit him at 900, knowing that I would probably go up there ready to spend 8, or go up there in the mindset that I would drive away and just make it a really nice drive up to Lake County, which is beautiful. A lot of math. Anyway, it's very beautiful, but yeah, the asking price was 1,300. So I feel like the 9 isn't so insulting that they won't get back to you. And I said that it's cash, and I'm semi-local, and I know where Lake County is. It's nowhere most people want to go. So unless you're going to drive down here, I'd head up to Lake County for a little vacay and pick up that baby. But that's not going to happen. That's not a reality. This is like, I'd love to do that, right? We'll see. And maybe the guy will hit me back and give me a reason why I have to, because that would be doing, like we always say, just parking my money. You know what I mean? So, yep, that was my my second one. So the Parker Fly. I usually search Parker because you never know. Sometimes somebody will, goes to Lake County. Wait, hold on.
It was like I was saying, there was a black Parker Fly on my list, and it was about $1,300. No, it was $1,500. I think it was their asking price, and it sold overnight.
Yeah, people will go and pick them up quick because they're light. They play good. Here's the thing: it might need a plec. I have seen a couple of them where the frets needed fret work, but I would be ready if it needed that.
Michael says he's driven to some questionable areas, but a deal is a deal.
Is there a guitar builder? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. What does Michael say?
Michael is saying he's driven to some questionable places, but a deal is a deal.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yep. Right. Oakland, California is a place where you're like, that seems like I might get shot. So Eddie Fay, is there a guitar builder that you can send the CAD and G code and they'll cut the body? Yes, there is. I believe that Highline Guitars in Colorado will do that. And Maximum Guitars also in Colorado would probably work with you. But I think Highline can just take your G code and make your body and your neck for you.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Highline's cool. He's a genius. He's the guy that I said last week or the other week where I thought he replied to a comment I made like a dick, but it was somebody else that was a dick. And it was like, I feel like I play a little different on a 7.25 radius versus a 16 radius. And they're like, that's stupid. You're an idiot. And I was like, you're a dick. And then I realized that it wasn't him. It was another commenter, just a troll.
So, well, I want to welcome in Danon from Internationally Insane Studios and Guitar Man 45, who have both joined us.
What up, Guitar Man? Merry Christmas to everybody who's running around. You got stuff going on. You got jingles and the bells and all that. And then on top of all that, all you're trying to do is go get the groceries. And you got the person going, ting-a-ling-a-ling-ling, give me some, stop shaking me, Presley. I'm just trying to demonstrate them doing the bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, that's too much.
Seth, calm down, stop abusing the employees, okay?
Don't shake the baby.
Don't shake. Yes, we don't need.
I know we don't need
syndrome.
Seth's gonna be gone for a few weeks, kids.
And welcome in Terry G 3Gs as well. We didn't get a chance to call him out when he came in, so hello.
We should always call out Terry. Terry's the man. He is awesome, dude. He is someone who I really like how he posts what he plays when he's in the moment, does what he does, and believe it or not, I listen to more of your stuff than you probably even know. I should probably comment back and be like, because I'm a guitar teacher, and I feel like, because, he's at a level that I feel like if he was hanging out in my hometown, I'd be like, bro, let's hang out like one night every other week, and I'm going to show you some stuff. And then he would be like shredding. Same thing with you, Charles, and I know that Ben does this for you occasionally. We should also hang out and I'm not even that good, but I know some stuff that my dad taught me, and So.
Well, it's always good to sit there and pick up a few pointers from somebody else, and I'm always keen for that kind of thing. So
pointers and other pointers, pick them up and just have a good time. That's what's fun.
So Eddie's right. You pretty soon you're going to be CNC shops everywhere where you can get what you want, and at pretty affordable prices. This is better for the quality of what their layouts are and that kind of thing.
The whole world is at a weird point. Have you heard the theory that the CERN collider?
This is so not true right here, though. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. The CERN collider actually, when it was first started up and tested, it created this time warp where we were all moved into an alternate reality. And so that's the reality that we've been living in ever since guitars with stainless steel frets started coming out for $350. So we should enjoy the fact that we're there. We're in this alternate guitar reality. So buy them.
Well, Seth, my next pick, I was thinking about Mr. Ben Coombs.
Okay,
so let's go ahead and bring this one up here. So we got a Univox made in Japan.
Very nice.
Very similar to my black one. But this one's got, the whammy bar on it. So nice.
The wiggle stick, as Ben would say. Ben would say, wiggle stick. Hey, does Ben have the open-ended link to come in and bug us?
No.
Oh, he needs that. He needs that.
But isn't this nice? Look at this.
It's beautiful. Well, hold on. It's a little bit ugly. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Look. Go back to the weird ears. It looks like Mickey is drunk.
But that's the whole. But
I know it's the Univox thing, and I never really loved it. The ears are a little bit weird. I like the 335 with the symmetrical kind of ears. Well, from there it's less ugly. Ugly. It's like this lady that I saw that walked towards me today from 25 feet. I was like, oh, she's a nice looking lady. And then she walked up. I was like, oh, life's been tough to you, lady. And then I thought to myself, and then I closed the door and saw my reflection. I said, oh, God, who are you?
Well, you see, apparently it hit the nerve I was looking for.
People like it. I know people like it. I'm there.
Read Ben's comment.
I can't read.
Where's Ben? You're killing me, Charles, because he kind of likes my black Univox, and so.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, yeah, and I said the other night, like, Canada's smart with the way that they do their thing, where they have promoted. That's why there's pickup manufacturers there. That's why there's more guitar manufacturers, because you can't just buy that Univox and send it on up to Canada, because it hits another 30%. 30% when it gets there, dude. Nobody's trying to pay 30% more.
Well, perhaps.
That's
okay.
Great.
So now I'm trying to see how well people know me, though, Seth. Right? Okay. This is currently listed at $450.
Okay.
So, folks, what do you think my number is? What's my number on this one?
Eddie's funny. Okay, wait, hold on. What's their number? Can I ask? I can't see it.
Okay, their number is $450.
You're 200 and 200. I needed a big drink for that one. $300. Yeah, you're way more fair. I would see Ryan. This is why I don't get emails back. And you do. Eddie would get an email back. Ryan would get one back. International definitely gets an email back.
Eddie and Ryan had my first thought.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. But it's not the number I went with.
Kush is in my zone. 200 bone. I would say sorry. She's got ugly ears.
Yeah, I just don't think 200 is going to get it, though.
No, 200 is not going to get it, but that's where you give them that chance to come back a little bit and feel better about themselves.
Hit my number. Josh has hit my number for this.
Josh, I can't. Oh yeah, 280. Yep, because you can pull that out of the ATM. I always love it when people are like 275, and like, how are you going to come with $5 bills?
Actually, a lot of ATMs you can pull increments of 5 out now.
Man. I guess I don't go to ATMs enough, as if I have money in there to take out at all. I love reading your guys' comments. This is great. All right, hold on. Do I have another one? I think I have another, but no, keep going, Charles.
I like this. Jerry is going in the right direction, though. Your number on it's $100, a 6-pack of Schlitz, and 2 Happy Meals.
And we'll go to Arby's after we meet in the parking lot. We'll go into Arby's together. Yeah,
I like that deal.
All
right.
Let's keep the chat going as I pull. Wowza. Waltzed. That Parker's cool, man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Makes you want to buy a Parker, doesn't it?
Guitar Man 45 is right, though. You always have to know a fella, right?
And you need to know a fella, yeah. Or act like you know a fella. So another name that I search for, I've had good luck with, is...
That's true, Eddie. You got to go hold it. You got to go see what's wrong with it. Is it playable, right? Yeah, for sure.
Okay, here we
go. You see, Ryan's already emailed on the Parker. Thanks, Seth.
Don't do it, Ryan. That's messed up, man. But unless you're sending it to 150 Tamalpais Drive, Fairfax, California, 94303. Send it on down my way, homie. I would be so stoked. All right, here we go. Share screen. And this is going to be funny. You guys are going to so laugh because I was looking at this other one because look at the body shape. Boop, 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 doop, doop. Yeah. That's kind of like, oh, I guess like if I can't afford a Parker, why don't I go for an Aria Pro 2?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I have to go up and visit, I have family members that are up in Davis, which is near Sacramento.
Is that one of the Japanese Arias, though?
Yeah, MIJ Aria. I would be surprised if it weren't made in Japan. Let's see, that's a very bad picture. Terrible. So this person obviously has
on purpose,
the worst camera.
Those pictures are bad on purpose.
Well, no, not when you're selling something for $450. Like, what kind of crime are you pulling off at $450? I mean, you're not. So, there you go. There, that says it all right there. That, whatever it is, RS, what does that say? Is something with a Z? Zume RS. I'm a Zume. That's worth it right there. I would pay $300 for that. I would offer. If I was going to go up to Davis.
Hold on, stop the press, Seth. I've got to stop this. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
But we have a gear update. Cushman NYC picked up a new Les Paul for Christmas.
Oh, dude. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, tell us the price, because I know it wasn't budget like this. So we're on Guitar Safari right now, y'all. This is literally the name of the show. And so this thing, $450 for this Aria painted headstock that matches.
Ben,
oh, look at that terrible, ugly case.
Ben is saying friends don't let friends own Kahlers, and Ryan is following that up with nothing worse than a fake Kahler.
Come on, did you forgive that shit for $450? And plus, I'm a tech, you're a tech. We can make a Kahler work. I like Kahlers. I actually like Kahlers. They're kind of like, I don't even want to say it. It's kind of like the girl that wasn't super beautiful, but you'd call her, like, hey, let's hang out.
So Cush ended up with that Les Paul was a 92 classic plain top. So,
all right. Anyway, so I really liked this Aria for $450.
I can see that.
And then
wait, but what's your number on it?
If I was dry, I would say I would hit him at 300. I might hit him at 250, but probably hit him at 300. Yep, because I would want it. I would want it if I'm going to go up there. I like it. I give him 300 for that. I give him 300 because here's the thing, dude. I put my own pickups in that and make it pretty sweet, and it looks kind of like a Parker Fly that I can't afford. I can't afford it. I floored it. What is this weird ass switch? Those are terrible knobs.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on in there.
Well, come on. I'm weird, and there's a lot of terrible stuff going on with me. It says something like really big. What does that say? Oh, I'm see, there it goes with my digital.
Well, Ben wants you to know that Kahlers are the Geo of trims.
Well, perfect. then it's absolutely perfect because it's the Geo Metro of trims.
And he says your number on this is $200.
$200, you think, huh? Dude, whatever that is, RS.
Ryan
Zuma,
is really
Zuma V.
of this guitar. He says they'd have to pay him to take it.
But hold on, stop the presses. I want you to look at this very closely. Smooth joint. Tell me you don't want a smooth joint Aria Pro. Roll me up a smooth joint. And let me play some Aria Pro, y'all.
I'm just concerned about what joint is actually smooth.
Hopefully it's the neck joint. I don't know. Smooth joint. It probably has like a little bit of a shaved carve to it or something, so they called it smooth. It's the smooth joint. All right, that wasn't the only one. Hold on, let me go back. That's the Parker. Okay. All right, I'm terrible. Forget it. Never mind. I'm awful. I don't know how to do this stuff. But let's go back to you, Charles.
All right, we'll see.
Because I just minimize. I'm so bad at the digitals. All right, here we go.
All right.
Ooh, I like it.
You like it?
Oh, hell yes.
So it's a Japanese Fender. They want $750 for it. It is coming from a
suck it.
Now this area is down by the airport. It's a really kind of sketchy area. If that helps.
Down by the boondocks.
And it's got some interesting damage right over here.
Wait, hold on. Where's the damage? Zoom in on the damages.
I can't zoom in on this right. Oh, hold on. Actually,
oh darn it! You can't. Oh, you're on a mouse, not on a laptop. I'm sorry. It's not a pincher. I get you. All right.
There you go.
But we got damage, huh? Yeah, I can't see anything. Anyway. It's not that significant. I could show you a damaged guitar that is a Fender I was looking at that's a made in Japan photo flame.
This is just a little character. I can live with this.
Totally. That finish is killer. That color is killer.
But I love the color.
Oh my God, black headstock.
Yeah.
Look what I've been playing all afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
My back is killing me. I mean, it's not the same color, but it's in the same. It's in the same family. You know. Oh, I see the damage. Go back. I see the damage now.
Yeah.
You know what? I can live with that. But it's also a Kaler. Who's saying, oh, that's not a Kaler? That's an ugly Fender thing. That's a Fender deal that's like a Kaler. That trim is weird.
It's Ben, cool. What's the nope for? What is the nope for?
He said nope because it's a weird trim that's some weird Fender thing that whatever parts you're not going to be able to find or whatever, it's going to be some kind of weird. But you could go there and maybe get it for $400 or $450 if you're like, nah, this is a weird ass trim. Oh, what's that route in the back? It has a battery. Ow, because there's no. Yeah, it's a Kaler style trim. Because look at the back. There's no back route all the way through it. So it's like my number one, which is that weird Fender sits on a spring.
Oh, yeah. The whole thing is on a hinge that is
internal. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. I mean, hey, I like, dude, I mean, my that's what my dad bought back in the day, probably because he was cheap. I mean, my stepdad. But anyway.
Oh, my. Oh. So you figure hardtail bridge replacement, right? Should you ever need?
I mean, I would keep it as is. The most thing that I would do is open it up and block it, because that's what my dad did to the Strat I have. So it just makes it a hardtail. Just open it up and block it. Don't replace anything. If the bridge already works and things aren't falling off, keep it.
Okay.
And get it for $400 and go there and like, dude, no one's gonna buy this because of this trim and because of this big ass mark on it, but it's cool. What year is it?
It does. The ad does not say. They give absolutely no information about it.
But they say made in Japan.
Yeah, that is.
It could be kind of old, dude, with that trim. So you could be looking at an '80s, a late '80s, maybe.
Yep. So they're looking for $750, right? So okay. So if
$400 is worth it,
I'm intrigued. So
$400 is worth it.
$400, you think?
I wonder if it's a trans trim in there.
Yeah. Can you fit a trans trim in there? Anyone else want to give us a number? What do you think? What would you go to on this one?
It's $400. I mean, you could hit them at $350 and let them go up to $400. Because then, Charles, you're just parking.
I like Michael Krause's idea here: swap the trim, and then sell the old trim for parts. Love it.
I mean, you could absolutely do that, but I would get a good look at it and see how far gone it is. If it's in good shape, keep it, man. Don't do anything.
So Ryan would pass.
Ryan would pass.
Okay, Ben says 400 max.
Here, Ryan, though.
Ryan, 45.
It's got a black headstock, right? Black headstock, black pick guard. Are you saying 350? Because Fenders made in Mexico Fenders. Yeah, so Josh, right. So 350 is the buy it number. Buy it now. 400 is the, you got a good deal and you're cool with it. But, dude, 400, we're both stoked. Like, if he beats you up to 450, he wins.
Yeah, see, 400 was my number too, right? It was kind of where I was at about it. But, again, I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about this kind of a trim, but I was attracted to, I'm looking at, I like the color of the body. It's got some interesting things going on in it. It's got another one. It's another one that's got a little switch over here too. So there's some interesting things going on. So.
It would be cool to have it.
Ben thinks it's an 80s Ultra Strat.
It's a 80s something, right? Or an early 90s, or a late 80s, but yeah.
I love Guitar Man 45.
Audience, Hunkush.
It's not a telly saw pass, is it? I love it. All right.
It's not a telly.
All right, I'm going to take it off because it is not getting the love that I thought it would.
Well, I'm checking my email again for this damn Parker because now I'm all worried, you guys. Guys are making me sweat. Oh, guess who's live now on YouTube? Some jerk named Presley and some guy named Charles. Nope. Nope, no email back. I guess the guy was Parker Fly.
If the serial number was there, we could probably look it up, but it's not. So,
but I'm always on the look. I mean, I think I stopped there because I looked up V's, but like that was it, dude. I just can't spend the money. Although if that guy emails me back for the Parker Fly, that could happen. But I can't buy. Oh, well, also if I get dragged up to Davis, which is like all the way up near Sacramento, I would email that guy about the Aria, the red one that we looked at, because it's so much like a Parker Fly. And if I could get that for $250, no harm. I can hold on to that for a couple years, and it will turn itself into $400. I'm not going to get rich, but can have that guitar for a while and play it and have fun with it, and set it up, rebirth it, give it to someone when it's badass, or keep it for a long time.
All right, so you got one more. We're coming close to our time here, so we could probably quickly go off 2 more.
All right, I think I can go find what my other one, because my other search was just for. Oh, that's why. Give me a second. Craigslist Marin. Boom, boom. That's where I start. And then
not sure we can spell.
And then I go to musical instruments.
Well, I've got a killer one.
Okay, go.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right. So we get a 1978 Gretsch 7670, the Chet Atkins Country Gentleman. So their asking price is $2,925, and it's pretty, but I'd have to do a whole lot more looking on these. That trim doesn't look like it was pretty well taken care of down here. But I do love the color. Check out the back on this. You're muted, Seth.
Oh, gosh. How much? Chet Atkins?
Yeah, they want $2,925.
Suck it. They get, hold on, $2,925. How much do they get? They get, all right, first let's be more respectful.
I think I woke up guitar. I think I woke Bo up a little bit here.
I'm sorry for the second. They get respect because number one, they've got that guitar, so they get respect. You get $1,750.
Broke my heart, Ben. Ben, you broke my heart.
17 double cut, so he's out.
Josh
$2,000. I said 7. Yeah, Josh.
Yeah.
Or Josh might hit you with the camshaft, so you better take that. Take that deal. Take that deal if you can. All right, hold on. You ready for my last one, Charles?
Yep, sure I am.
All right. Hopefully you guys are gonna like this because I wasn't going big dollars. I was just going like stuff that I could maybe actually afford to get that I think is cool, and I haven't had a V in a long, long time.
Ooh.
And this is available for locally for asking $750. It's a Prophecy Epiphone V, which they've got those cool tops. And let's see, what is he showing off here? Okay, he's got a blurry camera is what he's showing us. He doesn't know how to focus. That's cool. That looks pretty good. It's one of those Epiphones that looks like it's not a highly gloss. It's like kind of matte. I like it. I do like V's with gold hardware because that was my first guitar as a kid. Is this seriously all the guitar? Oh, all right. So here's the thing. 3 pictures. So instantly, because you only got 3 pictures, I'm only offering you, what is he asking? $750. I'm offering you $350, bro. You only got 3. Oh, wait, hold on. You have a dog in your picture. I'll offer you $350. Anyway, what do you think?
What's
I mean, you don't like V's. I know you don't even have.
What was their starting price?
$750.
$750.
I would be afraid to make an offer because I don't want to actually end up with it. I mean, I like the idea of thinking about getting it, but the problem is, if I actually came home with a V, that would be a problem. I don't need that.
So Josh says if you could snag it for $550.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, totally.
And Ben says he played one. They're not too shabby. Kush is saying $500.
Yeah, so we're in the kind of same.
I'm not comfortable above $400 on that.
But if it's in that gig bag, that's a cool gig bag.
Either, so.
And then again, get bonus points for having such a good-looking dog. That's great.
Well, unless the dog comes with it, no.
Well, no, I can't take the dog with it because my little dog would freak out. He would just have a heart attack.
See, Hip was thinking the same thing.
But anyway, so that's where I was at on. So now you guys kind of get an idea of how we Guitar Safari, what we do when we're getting going. We're like, clickety clack, clickety click. What are we gonna, But honestly, a lot of the meat that used to be on the bone went away as far as resale. So now when you're doing it, you're just doing it to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, getting the best deal you can. That's what everybody should be doing.
So Daniel says, yeah, it comes with a dog and an ex-girlfriend package deal.
Ex-girlfriend, exactly. Right. Yep. That's anytime you go up to Lake County, you got to watch out because those tweakers will send you home with an ex-girlfriend. In a time when Charles and Seth went to Lake County, there was tweakers. Sorry, that was terrible. I was trying to go for a good
pass.
Movie. Yeah, hard pass, huh? Yeah, I get you, Hip. I get you. I was wondering about the V. I should just get, if I get a V, it should be a white V like the first one I had. So, but yeah, man, this was a great show. This was fun.
This was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Doing the shopping is like,
in the chat has enjoyed it.
Yeah, hopefully everybody here, I think everybody had a good time. So Ben has almost equal to the amount of guitars that he has X's that could or could not be sometimes angry at it. It happens, bro. I get it. One in every town. When you're on tour, it's a thing. What are you going to do?
So Dennis Ellis is still looking at a rosewood neck Strat, but more money than what? More money than I can let go of. Okay, $1,400.
$1,400.
Yeah.
You
get that
for a really good American-made Strat, depending on the year. Yeah, rosewood.
Yeah, I've been
a quarter board.
I've been peeping at American-made Strat here. For about $1,200. Well, they're asking $1,200 right now, but that's nowhere near what I would want to pay.
They can suck it, dude. So yeah, hey, chatting with Charles this week. What do you got? You got who?
We have Ryan OU812, and he's going to come on, and we're going to get the full scoop, and he may even turn it into chugging with Charles. So
chugging with Charles, all the dives, the changes. He can change. He can do 3 key changes in one song and not even trip. He's such a shredder. I wouldn't even. I got offered to go on that show one time, and I just ran into the closet and cried because I can't play as good as those guys can. It was humiliating for me. No, actually, I had to have dinner with my wife, but I still couldn't play as good as any of those dudes.
They are about as friendly as a crew over there as you can get, though.
I would go on and just show them the 3 chords that I know how to play, and then the other ones I'd be like, I don't know what chord this is, but it's cool, man. That's pretty cool. So, nah, man, I love you guys. Like, this is my family. This is my time hanging out with all y'all. Ben, International, Dennis, Hip, Ryan. Let's go back up. Michael, GTR, Kush, Eddie, Josh. All of y'all are like, seriously, really, I'm so thankful.
Oh yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming into the show every week and
I hope you guys all sent me presents. I've been sending my address, which is 150 Tamalpais Drive, Fairfax, California 94303. Because not that I wanted presents sent to me at all, but anyway, I've been a bad boy anyway, Charles. I get no presents. Hopefully, Sherman gets his knees. I want my knees, God damn it. All right. Just, dude, I appreciate you, Charles.
No, I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody here that comes and joins us every week. It's another great show. Really had a good time with you, Seth. Had a good time with everybody in the chat. Hopefully, they enjoyed it. Oh,
wait, who just
don't say our address.
Honey, don't say our address. So at least now you guys know that, number one, we're getting stalked by my beautiful, lovely wife, Charles. You've seen her, right? Before,
oh, yeah.
Because she came through on the...
Yeah.
And then most people, when they meet Sarah, they're like... And then they come to me later, a little bit later on, they're like, dude, how did that happen? How did you do that?
Yeah, there had to have been some witchcraft involved there.
There was witchcraft.
Her being interested in you.
You're damn right. There was witchcraft involved.
Yeah.
Presley witchcraft. No, I'm just a lucky guy. You know what I mean? When you live from your heart and you are who you are, some people are just down with that. So thank God for that. I love my guitar family. I look at, and we got very angry vibes coming from my beautiful wife. She normally says the word limit, and I think I may have passed the word.
Yeah, I think we better get you out of here.
We're 107 in. Oh. That's why. Oh, hey, wait. We're gonna unveil a theme song that I wrote.
I was going there, but okay, you go ahead. Tell them all about it.
Well, there's a guy, and he's a total dick. And he doesn't buy his hardworking employees new knees when he's promised them for years and years, but he wrote a song, and it sucks. And you guys should all unsubscribe. Well, wait.
Hey, Charles, I got 140 followers now.
Oh, wow. You're getting there.
We're no longer grassroots. What's the next thing above
there are expectations now.
We're small bush roots.
All right, folks. Well, we're going to leave you with the new ending theme song for the show, written by Seth Presley, performed by Seth Presley, and produced by Sherman.
By Sherman.
All right. So thank you again. Have a great week. See you on Sunday, folks.
Yes. Charles and me about to take you on guitar safari. So turn on your computer, turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down, one volume, one tone. Yeah, Charles and me, we're about to take you on guitar safari. Turn on your computer and turn on your phone, 'cause it's about to go down,